Bring back show and tell. Like, I've been missing show and tell something fierce. So I decided today we're doing show and tell where I show and tell to you, and then you can tell me back in the comments. So I have a couple things for show and tell today. Super excited about it. Did not know these puppies were on the way. These are the Wicked Stanley Cups. Like, they just showed up at my house. Sometimes a brand just has my address and sends me shit, and I'm like, do not do that. That's wasteful. When I say that, I'm not talking to you, anybody who has Wicked products, including Stanley Cup. The alphabet one's nice. I'm gonna give it to my fiance, but look at the Glinda. And goodness knows. Thing number 2, my first book was translated into Spanish. So like, getting your book translated into another language is not guaranteed. And when they are translated, you get a new cover. So my first book was translated into Spanish, and I'm so excited about this because my fiance's grandparents are from Chile and they speak Spanish fluently. It's his mom's first language, his first language, and his grandparents' first language, obviously. And I want to give this to them, but it's the only one I have. So I'm like, how do I get my hands on another one? And I should know this, but I didn't even know it was coming. It just showed up because they had to send it to me from Mexico, I think. No sabía cuánto necesitaba esto. By Eli Rallo. I'm so fucking happy. Like, it's so cute. I should probably read it. Oh my god, and look at that fierceness. I had my eye on these YSL loafers for a real minute. And after the New York Times bestseller list, I pulled trigger on them. Now, my agents are telling me that's not a good enough reward. And I'm like, they're like, that's fine, but this is a big moment. You need a big reward. Because if you don't know this, I only purchase myself like big items if I earn them. And I have a list of ways I can earn them, and one of the earnings was the New York Times bestseller list. But like, I don't really need anything. So I'm just gonna like let myself percolate on that. And when something jumps out to me, maybe that'll be the moment. I was also thinking perhaps I go make a leather wish list at Hermes and just like see how it plays out. I think they're so cute. They were out of the matte black ones, so I got the shiny ones, and I kind of fucks with the shiny ones. Like, they're more special, I think. Okay, last thing, this bottle of Aveline wine. It's just their red wine. I really like the Aveline products. Go off Aveline. They always be sending me wine, and the good thing is I'm going to my in-laws for dinner tonight, and I always like to show up with a bottle of wine. And even though my mother-in-law, like, if I'm coming, like, she's gonna have the wine. And they have a Tiffany wine glass that used to be a set that they got as a wedding present, like, 30 years ago, but one of them broke, and the other one is the most beautiful, pretty, like, honestly, superb wine glass I've ever seen. And as a result, it's my wine glass. And every single time I go over there, she sets out everyone else's wine glass and then my wine glass. So I know I'll be having a glass of Santa Margherita Pinot Grigio tonight, because whenever I come over, she makes all my favorite foods and she has wine for me. But also, we're celebrating my fiance's birthday tonight, so she's not gonna make all my favorite foods. It'll be his favorite foods. I'm sure it'll still be gas, and I will promise you, I'm gonna walk in there and there's gonna be Santa Margherita Pinot Grigio in the fridge. I promise you. But I'm gonna bring this anyways. And that's show and tell. Let me know if you like this.